Hello, welcome to the 6 Awesome People for Wednesday, May the 20th, and it starts right now. Hello, welcome back. Right, time to talk about my course. It's exclusive to the 6 Awesome People channel this week. I do a different vlog on my own channel. Slightly different. Well, let's see what we did this week. This week was the 6th, yesterday was the 19th of May, and it was course day number 4. And yesterday involved the Honey and Mumford questionnaire. And let me see, this was let me explain about this other module here. Kolb's learning cycle and related learning cycle. Our preferred learning styles are developed over time through strategies which has brought us success in the past. This is reinforced over time through repetition until it becomes habitual. The 4 learning styles developed by Honey and Mumford in 1986 are based upon the Kolb model of training. KOLB postulates that learning involves a cycle of 4 processes, each of which must be present for the most effective learning to occur. Activists learn from the activities where there are new experiences, problems, opportunities for which to learn. They can get involved in short here and now activities such as teamwork, tasks, or role-playing exercises. There is excitement or drama, and things chop and change with a range of activities to tackle. They can be in the limelight, such as sharing meetings, leading discussions, or giving presentations. They are allowed to generate ideas without feeling constrained by policy or practical considerations. They are thrown in at the deep end with a challenging task or adverse conditions. They involve with other people. They feel free to have a go. Activists learn best from activities such as those above. They learn least from learning involving a passive role. They have to stand back, not be involved. They have to process a lot of data. They have to work a lot of their own. They have to identify beforehand what it is they will learn and assess afterwards what they have learned. They learn a lot of what they regard as theory. They have to repeat an activity frequently. They have to follow very detailed instructions with little room for initiative. They have to attend to detail. Pragmatists learn best from activities where there is an obvious link between the subject matter and a problem or opportunity on the job. They are shown techniques for doing things with obvious practical advantages, such as how to save time. They have the chance to try out and practice techniques with coaching or feedback from credible experts. They are exposed to a model they can copy, such as respected mentor. They are given techniques currently applicable to their own job. The learning activity is deemed to be valid that it has relevance or applicability in the real world. They can concentrate on practical issues, for example, drawing up action plans. Pragmatists learn least from and may react against activities where their learning is not related to an immediate need to recognize, that is when it is perceived to be abstract. Organizers of the learning or event itself see distance from reality. There is no clear set of guidelines on how to do it. They feel that people are going round in circles and not getting anywhere. There are political, managerial, or personal obstacles to applying the learning. There is no apparent reward from the learning activity. Theorists learn from activities where what has been offered is part of the system, model, concept, or theory. They have time to explore methodically the associations and interrelationships between ideas, events, and situations. They have a chance to question the basic method, assumptions, or logical behind something. They are intellectually stretched. They are in structured situations with a clear purpose. They can listen to or read about ideas and concepts that emphasize rationally or logic that are still argued or elegant. They can analyze and then generalize the reasons for success or failure. They are offered interesting ideas and concepts even though they are not immediately relevant. They are required to understand and participate in complex situations. They learn least from when they are pitched into something they don't know the content or apparent purpose. They have to participate in situations, emphasize emotions and feelings. They are involved in uninstructed activities where ambiguity and uncertainty are high. They are asked to act or decide without basis in policy, principle, or concept. They are faced with a hot punch of alternative or contradictory methods without exploring any in depth. The the subject matter is methodically sound. For example, where there aren't any statistics to support an argument, they find the subject shallow or gimmicky. They feel it's an attitude of the participants and as with lots of activists. Now, I was a reflector yesterday because I got 19 on the out of the 80 questions ticked correct, and it's so true. Reflectors learn best from activities where they are allowed or encouraged to watch or think about activities. They are able to stand back from events and observe or listen. They are allowed to think before acting or commenting or have time to prepare. They can carry out some painstaking research. They have the opportunity to review what has happened or review what they have learned. They are asked to produce carefully considered reports. They can exchange views with other people in safety. They can reach a decision in their own time without pressure and tight deadlines. Reflectors like me learn least when they feel forced into the limelight. They are involved in situations which require action without planning. They are patient to do something without warning and feel put on the spot. They give insufficient information in which to assess a situation. They give cut and dried instructions on how things should be done. They are worried about time pressures. They have to make shortcuts or do a superficial job. That's the questionnaire. 80 questions. Designed to find out your preferred learning styles. Over the years, you've probably developed learning habits that help you benefit more from experience than from others. Since you're probably well aware of this questionnaire will help pinpoint your learning preferences so that you are in a better position to select learning experience that suits your style. So that was that. I'm a reflector, and so reflectors are linked with activists, and theorists are linked with pragmatists. So, for example, if there was a new machine on the floor, the activist would want to go straight away and use it. The reflector would have to be shown the machine, and it'd walk away for a few minutes to think about what they've been told. The theorist would want to know the theory behind the machine, how it worked, before they used it, and the pragmatist would want to know the practical reason for the machine. Basically, that was all. And if anyone's looked this up, we did a Witches of GLUM story yesterday, where we were asked true or false. We were asked to listen to a story and true or false, and in fact, we're 7 out of 15 right. So we listened to the story read by the teacher, and we answered true or false afterwards. We weren't told this when we were listening to the story, and basically everyone makes mistakes, assumptions based on past experiences. We have all potential to make assumptions. That's the Witches of GLUM. Look that up on Google. Tell you about that. And next week is personality profiling. Sure be very interesting. Can't wait for that. Seriously, I can't wait for that. So that was part 4. And I'll be back next week with part 5. And my teacher's got my YouTube now. I gave it to her. So she's not watching this. Hi Claire. And I'll see you next week on the 6 Awesome People.